Hola, Jesse here, and we're live on the Beyond Big Influence show, and I got a special guest here today, Dairo Davila. Dairo, how you doing?
Hey, Jesse, nice being with you today, and I'm really thankful for your invitation to this podcast, to this space.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got a great show. Dairo has been doing some amazing things online. He launched his online business, but just a little background about him. He's been a fitness instructor for over 15 years. So he's got experience. He's studying to get a PhD in exercise science. So he's on his way to being a doctor in what he's doing. He's getting that doctorate degree. So that's amazing. He has 2 gyms in Mexico City area. He turned his house into a gym recently because of the pandemic to bring people in, so he could, train people. He's on his second workout of the day. He's done 1 workout this morning. He's got to do another one today. He's also trained some people today. So he's a master in fitness. He's competed in professional fitness and bodybuilding competitions. I think he told me today, you have a show coming up. Are you competing in something coming up here?
Yes, exactly. I am. I'm getting ready for the show that is going to be in October. So if I do it right, I earn my pro card so I can compete in the States and get this to a higher level.
Yeah, so he's at the pro level. He's proven himself. He's getting there step by step. So we'll talk about that. We're going to interview him today. We're going to dive in. And then he's excited to scale his online business so he can make the biggest impact possible in the world in the fitness industry and leave a legacy behind. So we're lucky to have you here, Dairo. So you ready? I got some hard questions for you today.
Yes, I'm ready to get these questions answered. And Jesse, this is what I love. And I'm really excited about what I'm doing and what's coming up.
Okay, awesome. So guys, Dairo, he's been building his online business. I've been working with him. He's amazing. He's been doing a lot of things online, offline for a long time. Can you tell people how you got into fitness? Like why is fitness your passion? Like give some background to it.
Yes, of course. Since I was a kid, I've always liked to do some exercise. I was like a hyperactive kid. So since I was 6 years old, I practiced martial arts. I did capoeira. I did diving, gymnastics. I did gymnastics for 8 years. So pretty much all my childhood, and also between my 15 to 23 years old, I was doing all the sports I could practice. As I told you, like diving, gymnastics, swimming, athletics. So I think that's something inside me that needs to be moving because I cannot like be settled in a place or seated for a long time without doing anything. So I need my body asked me to move myself. So that's what I've been doing, and I love it. And the lifestyle, the fitness lifestyle, it's awesome for me because I don't drink, I don't smoke. So I think that's what all fitness is about. It's not just something you do. It's like all the lifestyle, the things that you do like 24 hours a day. So try to get your sleep, try to get all your food intake, all your minerals, your vitamins, all the macronutrients. And that's why I decided to learn nutrition and then practice and explain to my people why it's important for them. And after that, I started to learn how to get people ready physically. So I studied physical exercise science. So I could combine these 2 main things to help people to achieve more, to have a good lifestyle and a longer and safer and enjoyable life.
Yeah, that's amazing. So can you do a backflip?
Yes. I mean, right now I need to warm up a little bit, but I still can do a backflip, a round flip. I mean, I still can.
Okay. Can you do it right now? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome.
My neck, man.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see you do that. I mean, that's really amazing. And what you were saying about health and, fitness and how it's important, right? I think health is the number one important thing in life. I mean, you got to make money, you got to be spiritual, you got to, do things that make you feel good and be a healthy person, mentally and physically. But if you don't have your physical health, you're in trouble, right? So it's pretty dang important. So that's really awesome that you took it on as a main thing, and it is kind of a hobby that turned into a passion project that's turned into now an income driver. You know, we're here to talk about beyond big influence. You're influencing a group of people now, and you're helping them out not only to become physically fit and more healthy, but you're also training trainers now, right? You're training people how to train other people. So it's exponential, your impact. So that's amazing. So yeah, so that's awesome. So how did you get into, making money with it? Like, what was the first thing you said? I'm going to start a gym. Like, how did that happen?
I think that for everybody that wants to be like a personal trainer, because I started doing, I was a personal trainer, and we've always wanted to have our own space. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was dreaming of. I had the opportunity to partner up with someone that has the potential the money to do it, and I have the information and all the knowledge. So we combined both, and we launched our first gym. It was really far from here, but I had to work out. I have to work the place since 6 a.m. in the morning till 11 p.m. at night. So I have to be there like for all day long. It was really, really, really tired for me and hard to keep that lifestyle. So I decided to hire some other people. But, I noticed that people, they didn't have the knowledge to do the things that in the right way. So I decided to train them to keep my line of work, so we can have like the same mentality and care about people, not about money. And I know that if you give them like a good quality trainings and a good service, people is going to be grateful, and they're going to spend more money with you. So that's what's all about. And I did it like with my first gym. Unfortunately, I had to close the first gym because so many things came up. So I had to open another one. And well, that's what I've been doing for all these years. And with the pandemics, everything came apart.
Yeah.
And I had to stop my business, but I didn't want to stop it. I want to help people because we were isolated in the pandemics, and people, they need to work out. So I started giving some advices online, but it wasn't enough. People want to really work out, to train. So I invite them I create my own gym in my own place, in my house. And I started working out with them. And after that, I realized that there was more people that needed my help. So how could I get to all those people from my home, from my place? So that's what I wanted, to get to all these people. And the online business was the only business I could get to all of them. But I knew it was difficult in the beginning. I was all by myself. So I didn't know how to really do it. I tried so many times. I tried to create a lead magnet. I tried to create some documents to make them interested in my knowledge, to make them trust me. But it was hard because I didn't have like all the steps. So every time I tried, I failed. Then I tried it again. I didn't do the follow-up. So the clients or the people that were already following me, they just stopped because I didn't do the follow-up. So I didn't know how to do it. And that's the most difficult part for me. I knew that I want to do it, but I didn't know how.
Yeah, absolutely. So how did you start the process of like learning to try to launch online? You started buying some softwares, you started checking out some gurus. What were you doing?
Yeah, I knew that I have a lot of knowledge, and I wanted to give it to my people. So I decided to create a course, but I didn't know how. So yes, I bought a masterclass in course creation. So I was really happy. So I knew the steps on creating my course.
What masterclass was it?
It was a masterclass from Leave Your Message, EPM,
Okay.
Experience Product Masterclass.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was really happy with what Marisa taught us.
It was Marisa Murgatroyd, right?
Yes, it was with Marisa, and I really love her.
When was that? What was that? 2020?
Actually, I'm going to, it was 2020, and then I took the same masterclass again in 2021.
Was it in October when you bought it?
October, both years in October with 1 year apart.
Because she does a big launch in October, so you came in. I think it was she sells something for like $2,000.
Exactly,
so you invested about $2,000 and you bought her course. And what did that teach you how to do?
She taught me how to identify my niche, identify my avatar, and then how to create my product and how to sell the product to my people. Yeah. So how to create my course, how to create my sessions, what equipment do I need. And it was awesome. I can tell there was like a lot of information that I couldn't keep up with all the steps in just 3 months because the masterclass lasts 3 months. Yeah. And even though I did a huge steps forward, I couldn't be able to get to the people. I follow all the steps and I start talking to my friends, to people I know, to people in my community, and they really want my course. But I was still afraid because I wasn't sure that I was doing like this right. And I thought it was so small that I couldn't get to more people. So I create half of the course and then I just stop. And I thought that I need more information. So I keep doing that for a year long until Marisa launched the same course again. Okay. She invited me again. And I decided to join in again because I was already like more than 50% advanced. So I knew that I could finish everything. So in this second time, I did what she said. I was a little bit more advanced than the others. So I finished my project, I finished my course, and I was satisfied with what I did. The only problem is how to get now all the software and all the pieces to actually deliver to the people. Yeah. Okay. And then. So how did you do that? What was the next step? So you took her course twice, and then you were still kind of messing around. Were you using software at that time? That was the problem. I wasn't using. Well, the first time after I took the first masterclass, I tried to find a software that helped me. So I tried some different softwares. It was a little bit difficult because I ran with some problems, and there was not help like to solve them in the moment. I need to write an email to get them answer me back. So it was a little bit difficult. In the end, I've never had my funnel ready. And I was paying like this software for 1 year. So I don't know how much I paid. Maybe it was like 97, maybe a little bit, like $47 a month without any funnel running for a year. Then I stopped. And finally, when Marisa showed us the Experiencify software to create the course, there was an intervention when Murray Gray. Murray Gray, my buddy. He invited you actually to one of the podcasts or the chats. So that's when I get to know you, and I really like the offer that you have in that moment about getting the software for a year. I knew that I wanted to do this. So I committed myself to buy the software for a year. So for me, InfluencerSoft was like the right software to do it. And with all the other softwares, they offer you like just one small piece of the software for a small price, and they go up and go up. So I felt that I need more, but I couldn't afford paying more for what I need. Yeah. And when you launch the offer of getting like the full options of the software, I decided to take it. And in the beginning, I didn't know how to use it, but fortunately, there was every single Tuesday at night, there were some live sessions. So those live sessions really saved my life because every single question was answered. So and they answered the questions. Cherise, she's awesome. So she helped me to answer the questions within my computer, and we were going like step by step until my question was solved. And that was awesome because I thought, okay, I'm ready to move on. And I created my first lead magnet. It worked perfectly. And then when I started getting more people, I decided to go a little bit broader and create a challenge.
Okay, I'm going to back up just a second. So I'm just going to explain to everybody. So Dairo was working with one of my friends, launched a couple of times with her. And then I did a masterclass with her husband, which is a webinar. So we did like a 2-hour long session where I was training people how to do what I do and what I teach. And then I gave the offer for a year for our software, Influencer Soft. Dairo came in and he was trying to figure out the software. He got the unlimited plan for the yearly price, the special that I give. And he was really excited, but he was trying to figure out the software. So he got on our Tuesday tech calls, because every single Tuesday we do calls to answer all the questions. And how many calls did you get on before it started really clicking? Like how many times did you have to come on? Like 10 times, 5 times, 100 times?
I joined every single call for 8 to 10 weeks. 10 calls.
Okay, so 10 weeks in a row, he came on, was asking Cherise questions. Cherise is awesome. She's my right hand. And then the software started clicking in. You developed a lead magnet. You started developing your funnel. You started building your funnel. And you started feeling more confident at that point. Is that correct?
Yes, that's it. And then I started building my community. So I felt ready and confident to launch my course. So
okay, how many people did you put into your community over those 10 weeks or 20 weeks or whenever you started with us?
It was a small community. It was around 1,000.
Okay, so you got 1,000 people to opt in for your lead magnet?
Yes, like 1,000 people to opt in for my lead. Maybe a little bit less, but let's say 1,000.
Okay.
I run ads for that. I ask people to help me, influencers, friends that I have, to help me to launch my lead magnet and everything. So for me, it was like a great achievement because I started with 50, then 100, then another 100. Then one day I had like 250 people in 1 week. So I was really, really happy with that because those were my first steps, baby steps. And I felt that it was working. And if I could keep on with this kind of work, I could achieve more. So that's when I decided how to get to more people, because in the beginning I just wanted to get people to know me, and that's what I created my lead magnet. But I wasn't secure, confident to actually sell them something.
Okay.
So that's when I had to do this big step and just launch something, and that's when I decided to launch the course.
Okay, awesome. And you felt confident about your course after taking Maurice's training that you were going to create a really good quality course at that point?
Yes, I was really confident. Actually, I need to tell that the first time I wasn't so confident. The second time I was confident that my course was going to be something worth it. And I followed all the steps. So I make it entertaining. I make them people to actually want to learn more from my course. So I wanted to create like another funnel because the first funnel was only like a lead magnet. So, but I didn't know how to create like this more difficult funnel until you again and Cherise launched the $1 million funnel. That actually it was
the $1 million funnel boot camp, right?
Yeah, $1 million funnel boot camp. Yes, that one. So Cherise told us about that we were part of the influencer stuff community and we can take it like for free. So I was really excited about it. And it lasts, I think, 10 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, it was a 6-week program, but I think we went a couple extra weeks to give on the first try. So,
so I told myself I have advanced by myself a little bit. So with this help and this training, like step by step, because I think that that's what people needs. They need someone to take you like step by step and holding your hand and getting the work do together. So that's what it worked for me. I start doing what Therese recommend, what the funnel was all about, and that facilitate or that make my process to so much easier because the funnels were already done, and I just need to personalize them, create another design, and in the funnel bootcamp, you teach us how to do it. You teach us how to create your image, how to remove the background, how to do everything. So I was confident. Yeah, I was really confident doing that and building my funnel. So, man, that's what I did. And once I have like all the steps and all the process, all the emails and everything work out and done, then I told myself I'm ready, and I just put a date, a launch date, a due date, and I just start promoting. So I decided to run some ads. Those were my first ads, Facebook ads. I recorded myself inviting people to a challenge, and I didn't even know how to run this challenge. But in the meantime, I was thinking about it, and I did like 5-day fitness challenge. So people can work out at home with me for 20 minutes a day for 5 days. And I didn't expect the answer of the people, and I didn't expect so many people were going to actually join my challenge. I thought I was going to get maybe 100 or 200 people, but then all the leads to the funnel increased exponentially, and I had like first 1,000, then almost 2,000 people, and I was going crazy. I didn't know. I couldn't believe there were so many people in my funnel, and I was really, really nervous the first day of the challenge. So I sent the people to my WhatsApp, so I can create a group in WhatsApp, so I can make them create some interest and make them assist to the first day of the challenge.
Yeah.
And and the first time I was really nervous, but people joined the challenge and they were really, really happy about the challenge. They comment a lot. They really want me to help them. And, that's what motivates me to keep on going. People just make me, thank you, Dairo, because this is what I was looking for. Thank you, because I didn't know how to do it at home. And I try to give all out from me. And in the first challenge, I give a lot. I give a lot. I explain a lot. I give them so much that people actually thanks everything what I've done with them. So I decided to do it. I launched. I did the challenge, and afterwards I sell my course for the first people for the first challenge. And I couldn't. People were not able to afford all the cost. Well, that's what people told me. So I make some sales. I was expecting 30 sales, but I make maybe like 10, 12 sales. And for me, I didn't know that was a big win.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. And I said, okay, 10 people only. And I was like, oh my God, because I expected more sales, but I said, okay, I have these 10 people and I wanted to get 30 sales. So what do I need in order to get another 10 people? So I decided to run the challenge again. So I just wait 2 weeks and I run another challenge. Yeah. And I changed a little bit of the things I was giving. I make it easier. I give some other information. And then for the second challenge, I make an upsell. So people can get the challenge for life for $7. and people, they were really happy about that, and they really, I mean, they were buying the challenge, and I was really excited, and I started making some money, and I said, okay, let's see how this works. And in the second challenge, I get I get another, like, it was like nine. It was like 9 people in the first challenge. Then it went up to 16 people in the second challenge. Maybe, yeah, like 14 people in the second challenge. And I was happy because I make some money again. So just before starting the challenge, in the last week, I just said, okay, I'm going to do a webinar, and I'm just going to explain what I was giving in the challenge in 1 hour webinar. So I make a webinar, and I make 3 more sales in 1 hour webinar, and then I just put all the sales together, and I just started my course. And I was really happy.
Yeah. So just to recap, so you spent about $600 something on Facebook ads, right?
Yeah, in the first challenge, I spent like 300. Then in the second one, a little bit more, like 350.
So a total of 650.
650. And then I spent a little bit more in the last for the master class, for the webinar, but it was like $50 again, because I decided to do it like right away. So I just promote for 3 days.
That's awesome. So, and you're running ads in the Spanish market, right?
Yes, everything's in Spanish, and it's all, I just record with myself with my phone, and just create a 30-second video telling people that I can help them to solve a problem and just to join my challenge.
Okay, so you were making ads with your phone. You spent about $650 on Facebook ads in Spanish. How many leads did you generate? How many people did you get to opt into your lead magnet or to generate, onto your email list?
Okay, I have this. I run like four times. I mean, the first one was a lead magnet that was like 1,000. Then I run 2 challenges. Every challenge was like between 250. Yeah, like 2,050. 2,500.
2,500
people. Yeah, more or less in the first one, then 3,000 in the second one.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like another 800 in the last webinar. So we can say that
about 7,000 people.
Around 7,000 people. Yes.
Wow. So you did a lead magnet, got 1,000. You did your challenge, got 2,500. You did your challenge again, you got 3,000. You got about 800 on a webinar.
Exactly.
And you spent $650.
Yes.
And you created all the ads with your phone. You didn't do any professional gear, like pay, people to come into your house to film you. You just pulled out your phone. You're just talking into your phone, telling them about how you can help them, and they joined.
Yes, that's what I did, and that's how it was.
How many different ads did you make?
I create 6 different ads.
Okay, so you created different ads for the challenge versus the lead magnet versus the webinar?
Exactly. Like in total, there were like 6 different ads. There was 2 for the webinar, and the other 4 were for the challenge.
Okay, so that's pretty amazing results. I mean, so you took 2 years of learning how to launch online. You created a course, or you started learning how to create a course, and you'll get your business and what's your niche and how you're going to position and just kind of lay the foundation with Marisa. Then you got our software influencer soft. You started learning how to kind of put the funnels together and take everything you're learning with Marisa and start figuring that out. But you had to get on about 10 calls with Charisse. And by the way, Charisse commented, say, "Hey guys," so she's out there listening. I don't know if she's still there, but she might be. So just, hey, Charisse. So big shout out to her. So you worked with her for about 10 weeks on Tuesday night calls for an hour. And then you started getting things figured out, like somewhat. You started building your list, through your lead magnet. That's probably where like 1,000 people came in. Then you did our $1 Million Funnel boot camp like twice or once.
I did it once.
A 6-week program.
Yeah, it was a 6-week program. I did it once for the first challenge. And then for the second one, I just went through the sessions that I needed to like take them again so I can regain the information and refresh the information. So I took some other classes from the second challenge, and then I just did it again. I did the second challenge.
Okay, so you did it twice. So you had to do Maurice's course twice. You had to get our software, do 10 weeks with Charisse. I'm just letting people know. I mean, you got to work at this if you're going to launch it. But we're going to get to a freaking amazing, epic situation that he's in now, which is going to be awesome. So stay tuned, guys. So you got Maurice's course, did it twice, took about 2 years in there, about probably a year and a half, 2 years. Then you got our thing about 10 weeks with Charisse, and then about 2 6-week periods. So probably like another year with our thing. So 3 years down the road, now you're going to spend $650 on ads and generate 7,000 leads. And you did about $8,000 in sales because you signed up 167 people for your challenge, right? For $7. And then how many people did you get in your course? Like 30 people?
Actually, I get a little bit lower than that. It was like between 24 and 27 people.
Okay, so we'll say 30 people in your course. So you're getting up there, and so you did about $8,000 in sales for $650. I know you invested $2,000 with Maurice, $2,000 again probably, so like $4,000 plus $697 with us, and then $650 with ads. So like you're at break even now, but now you have a business. And I know it took 3 years, but now you have something that I think we could get your email list up to 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. And then now start figuring out how to monetize even more, because your cart value is really low right now. I mean, you got people coming in and paying $7 for a challenge. I think we could get them to pay $27. I think you're charging $150 for your course.
Yeah, I think $147 for the course.
Yeah. So I think, the second time around we built some, and that's kind of what we teach too, is like you start low, you build it up, you work for free, you get paid to learn, and then you start getting paid what you're worth. So then the next time around, you'll probably be getting paid double on all the stuff. And then once we get all your testimonials, and we start launching with your case studies, like this person, was overweight, now they got shredded, or this person was, struggling with this and that and the other, and now they're eating healthy, right? Or something like that. There's going to be all kinds of stories that people are going to have, just like your story with me. You'll have those. You just keep working and you keep providing value to people. Then these amazing testimonials and stories are going to come in, and now we can raise up your value to your audience, because now you're proven to take people through the program, and the program produces the results. So more people are going to want it. So automatically your demand goes up. You can charge more money. So it's really, really amazing that you shared this story with our group, because there's so many people out there trying to figure this out and not understanding what it takes. And one thing, me being an athlete and playing basketball, baseball, basketball, soccer, and football growing up, like I'm like you, man. Like I got to be moving. Like if I'm on calls, I like to stand up and walk around. I'll pace from this side of my house to that side and just keep, like I'm literally like on a Zoom call without my camera on, and I'm just walking back and forth because I just don't want to just sit here. It's like, feel like, fat and like, lazy. So I really like how you're moving your body. You're working with people. You worked hard to figure out the online thing. Now I think you're in position to scale. Now I think you could spend, $1,000 in one session, do 10,000 leads versus, $650, and then do 7,000 leads over like, a 3-month process. Now you can start spending more at scale, but we got to figure out how to like take the 7,000 I think you have like 10,000 on your list now, and increase the amount of money that you've already created and generated. So then how we do that, come up with new offers, make sure that you position those offers well for those people, and then get them off the fence. Have you offered a payment plan or anything like that for your stuff? Or you just said, $7 or $147 for your course, take it or leave it?
Yeah, actually, I haven't done everything. I mean, I haven't done anything afterwards. I just done with the course actually last week. So now I know that I have to keep moving forward. and I need to create a new offer. I need to actually offer something to the people that they already go through my course, and maybe people that were in the fence and wasn't sure to spend in the money in the course or not. So I need them to trust in me, and I need them to invest in something that I can offer to them. So that's why I went to you again, and that's why I think that you can help me to actually close those deals and make something new, or make them in certain way to get confident and to spend money in the product, and or create new products, no new offers. I don't know, something like that. So I know that I can do it, and with all your knowledge and all your experience, I think that we can just go bigger.
Yeah, that's awesome. And Alexandru Pulpa, he's one of the guys in our community for a long time. I've talked to him multiple times. He's trying to get this figured out. What advice would you give to him? He's saying, 10K email subscribers. So, I know he's trying to figure out how to do it. He's been trying to do it. And, I can't remember what market he's in, but, English is a second language too, I think. So what advice would you give to somebody like him that's trying to get things figured out? I don't know if he's living with his parents or, so he said, and then this is what he said: I found that the average in the world is $1 email subscriber. Okay. Oh. So yeah, shed some light on this for Andrew or Alexandru.
You know what? I didn't even know the metrics, so I didn't know how much money I was going to spend. And in the Spanish market, the leads are really, really cheap. I mean, if you compare now that I've been investigating a little bit more, I can tell that it's 30 times more expensive in America or in the rest of the world than it is in the Spanish market. So I was able to get leads for 0.015 cents. I mean, 0.016.
0.016 cents in USD?
In USD, yes.
Wow. So how many pesos is that?
Those are like less than 1 peso. It was like
less than 1 peso.
Less than 1 peso.
Because, one peso is 1/20th of $1. So
exactly.
I mean, you're just like, that's fraction. So, he's doing it in Spanish. I want you to understand that, Alexandru, that he found a really, really good niche too. And it depends on the niche. Yes. Because in America, I have clients that are getting 20-cent leads, but I'm getting $10 leads, like in the business niche. When I'm going up against all the businesses that have all the money, your costs go up. It's all about supply and demand. It's economics. So you got to test and yes, this is how, he's putting this up there. I don't know if that's accurate, but so he's putting this point.
Yes, it's like that.
Yeah. So you got it right. Okay. So this is how much Dairo is getting leads for right now in the Spanish market for fitness. Yes. And that just shows there's nobody in that niche. It's called a blue ocean. It's wide open. There's nobody in that niche bidding to get eyeballs to watch an ad. So Facebook is saying, all right, I'm going to give you clicks for really, really cheap because I want you to start marketing there because we have nobody marketing there. Yeah, so that's what's happening for Dairo. And now he's able to bring people in and put them through a process, a challenge, get them on a webinar, and sell them a course that he's charging $150 that I know we could charge $1,000 for eventually. I know we could, his value is really high. I mean, imagine, Dairo, once you create your, you get into the professional circuit for training, your stock goes up. You're going to be able to charge more money. So just like, I love what you're doing. We need to get as many leads as possible. We need to just go in there and scrape out all those people, get 100,000, get 1 million people on your list, and then just build the brand. But we got to go quick. We got to get there because, there's somebody watching this. It's like, I'm going to go in that market. So, but anyway, this is what is possible out there, guys. I just wanted to show you.
Yeah, and I think that the value that you give to the people, I explained them that I was an expert in my field. and I want to help people. And they were going to get all the knowledge, and they were going to train with me for 1 week for 20 minutes, and they were really happy about that. So maybe that's why people start to join. I don't know if I get to the right people or what happened, but yes, that was how I get people. And actually, in the webinar, I also got really, really cheap leads. Like it was more or less like the same amount for the webinar than for my challenge.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, I mean, it's clear your market's wide open. Now we just got to go and suck out all the juice. So, this is allowing you now to become an influencer, to like influence a community. You have a email list of 10,000 people. Do you have a Facebook group? Where are these people hanging out right now? Did you get them into a group?
Yeah, I create a group, but only for the challenge. So actually,
okay.
I create 2 Facebook groups for the challenge.
How many people do you have in there?
I think I have like maybe like 2,000 in each group, in each Facebook group.
Okay.
I'm not sure actually if is that or maybe more. So after the challenge, I just shut off my group. But I don't have a specific place where to take all the people. So I need maybe to create like a community. I've been trying to do it, but I don't know where to take all those people.
Yeah, well, that's some of the things. And just so you guys know, me and Dairo, we're going to be working together to really scale this out. So I'll probably bring him back on the show once we see how it goes, once we work together for a month or two and show you the results there, because it's going to be epic. So I think, we need to get as many of your subscribers into a group. We need to get you, producing some free content, obviously online, so we can bring more people into the mix, get your free content in front of more people, and then start obviously buying more ads. So creating more ads, and then, So, and I know Alexander, now he's going to be your biggest fan. So he's going to be watching. There's no doubt about that. And it's Dairo Davila, sorry, I think it's double L. So make sure you go follow Dairo, so you can search him online. Is there another Dairo Davila in the world?
Yeah, no, there's not.
Okay, so search his name, Dairo Davila, online. You can Google him and find him, follow him. Make sure you're watching, because this guy is going to be huge. All right. He is an amazing personal trainer. He's an amazing athlete. He's about to get on the pro circuit for doing competitions for fitness and bodybuilding stuff. And, we're going to work together, because I'm going to make this guy a freaking monster. Okay. I'm calling it right now. Mark my words. This guy is going to be an influencer in the top of the game in the fitness industry. We're going to scale out in the Spanish market, and we're going to move into the English speaking market. Because what do you guys think? Is his English pretty dang good?
I need to practice a little bit more, but yeah.
You are practicing, man. Your English is great.
I'm going to be practicing with you, Jesse. So
yeah, you got to teach me some more Spanish. That's what needs to happen. So make sure you follow him at Dairo Davila. Look him up. This guy's a freaking powerhouse. And also I think eventually here, once we get going, you're going to be teaching people in Spanish how to do online marketing. And that's going to be a niche where you can make some money, because that's where people will invest, right? Look at how much you invested, $8,000, $10,000 there to like get this thing figured out over 3 years. Whereas, in the fitness industry, it's a little bit less people are going to invest, but they're still, that's a multi-billion-dollar industry, no matter how you slice it. You're learning the skills. We're going to teach your people those skills. So this really, really is exciting. I love having you on the show, man. This is just the beginning, So yeah, how are you feeling right now about, launching online, like taking your business from offline to online? Does this make you feel more free and excited?
Yeah, every single day I'm more excited about it. I just want to grow. I want to work harder. I want to launch like the challenge every single month if possible. This is something that I really love. I knew that having an online business was worth it, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do. And I think that these days, that's what we need. I mean, people need to be online, and people need to follow the steps that someone that has already done it. So, I mean, that's what I was doing, and now I believe that I can achieve more, and I want to work harder to achieve more and to get to the top of the mountain. And obviously, with your help and all, with your experience and everything, I really believe that I can become someone important in this field, in the online market and in the fitness industry.
I don't believe that you can do that, Dairo. I know you can do that. It's a done deal. We're doing it. So that's that. And go to dairodavila.com. That's your website, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, you can follow him, track him there. Also, I was telling you, you can go here at Dairo Davila. Just find him on social media, get in contact with him, see how you can train with him. So this guy's going to get your body right. That's just going to get your mind right. And he's also got the online game right. He's working with me. So he's in the driver's seat. We're taking off now. This is absolutely epic. And, I'm excited to see what you can do with your influence. I mean, you got something ready to take off. We just need to get more content out there. We just need to take what you're doing and monetize it a little bit better, organize your business a little bit better, start building up a little team, get you in some bigger competition, start promoting that online, creating, the stories and the reels and the, content to really beef up the brand, start, getting the pixels firing on all your pages. So now we can run ads to each different, type of person, buyers, people of different programs, people that hit this page, opted in, went here. So we're going to get really, really in tuned with, getting people through your funnel all the way through. Like, this is cool. We got the steps. You went through it. We got people into the challenge. We got people into the course. The beginning, it's ROIing, which means you're making money. And now we're going to 10X, 20X, 50X what you're doing. So yeah, I know you're pumped, man. I appreciate you coming on to share your story and what we're about to do and what you've already done, man. So it's epic. And so when's your competition coming up?
It's going to be in October this year. So actually, yes, I want to inspire people with all my journey to get to the competition. And I'm really pumped about it. I want to thank Alexander for being here and for asking these questions and get motivated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, only people that it's in business will understand how important this is and how the effort that you have to do to actually get something. And I'm just in the beginning. I'm just getting something going on, and I'm not going to rest until I achieve more.
Absolutely. I think you got somebody that's going to be subscribing to your course and your challenge here, Alexandra. He said he's motivated to get in the gym, get in shape. You want to get exactly what to do. You'll have to follow Dairo and his next challenge. I'll make sure you get in there, Alexandra. Is there a link to go to your challenge to subscribe for the next one, or are we going to come on and promote that again later?
Yeah, I'm going to start promoting again later.
Okay. But yeah, I'll make sure we tell you guys about it. We'll send out some emails. I'll post it on my thing. We'll help you get some people there from just my list, because we obviously got people. We got Alexandra. He's motivated. He wants to get in the gym right now and start getting busy. So that's amazing. You've inspired today at least one person, if not, many, many more that are going to watch the replay. So it's going to be amazing. I want to share with you guys really quick so you guys understand where to go here. Let me hold on a second before I do that. I'm going to pop his website back up there, but we're going to actually go to it, and I'm going to show you guys what he's doing so you guys can get an understanding of what level that he's at. And I'm talking about Dairo's level.
I've been marketing myself in the fitness industry for a while. This is me, the one on the.
Okay, so this is you right here.
Yeah, the one in the karate.
the guy that's the most cut. If you look there and you see that ripple right there, that guy's got a real small right there. So this is you. I mean, both of these guys are all looking at you, bro. You're like the man. Like, For real. This guy all the way over here. They can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is you right here.
Yes, yeah, that's me.
Okay,
man.
so this guy's a little scrawny. He ain't winning nothing. Look at this guy. Look at, what has he got? Like a 14 pack. So this is the guy who wants to train you. And this is where he's headed. You know, he's about to get on the pro circuit. And once you do that, we start marketing that online. I mean, your cost is going to go up in these courses, man. So that's period, end of story. We're launching you into the stratosphere, man. So this really is awesome. So check out dairodavila.com. Make sure you go there and subscribe. So anything else you want to say about your website, or, you know, how people can get access to your stuff?
I mean, no, I need to actually update my website because I know things that I didn't know so many years ago, and I create a lead magnet, but now I need to put the lead magnet, to pop up the lead magnet so people actually get into my list, and that's something that I've been actually wasting because I have so many people going into my website and they just go visit my website and that's it. And now I need to get them to my list at least so I can keep on with them. So I know that I have to work so many things more, and I'm ready to do them and just grow my business, grow my list, and get to the people that really wants to learn about fitness and about how to be healthier.
Yeah. So tell me about this, because I've always been curious. Like, I mean, you're pretty freaking cut. Like, you know, you got muscles on top of muscles, like here. You know, some of these other guys got some more like fat and stuff. Are you taking supplements, and like, what does it take to prepare for this? Like supplements and then diet, and then are you like starving yourself, not drinking water? Like, how are you cutting out all the fat? I mean, you got like maybe like 0.5% body fat. I mean, I played college basketball, a little bit of semi-pro, and I was always at like 2% body fat, maybe even lower. You know, maybe between 1% and 3% body fat playing, but you look like you're at like even lower than that. So.
Yes, you know what? Yes, of course, I train every day. I don't kill myself. I mean, I just work out for an hour, but I have to follow my diet, to watch my diet, and I'm really picky at those things. So I really weight what I'm going to eat. Obviously, only if I'm going to get ready for a competition like that or for a show. But I really like to. I'm not those guys that wants to eat bad food or wants to get some chips. So I really feel confident. I really like to eat healthy. So I eat healthy all year round. So only when I'm getting ready for a show, I do a little bit more of cardio, and I do intervals, I do steady state, and then I just see the changes every single week, and I adjust my diet depending on the changes that I achieve that week. Obviously, yes, I need to supplement with vitamins, protein, creatine, BCAAs, beta-alanine, and in everything, in order to get my body to the peak. So
are you taking like testosterone or anything like that? Like what's the rules that you got to follow?
Yeah, there's some supplements, some testosterone boosters that I've always take them if I'm in the growing phase, in the bulking phase. So I use that to bulk up my testosterone to the roof, and then try to keep on with that amount of testosterone. And that's why I lift heavy, but not so much, not so large sessions, so I can keep up with the energy. So I'd rather train hard for a small amount of time than medium, but for more than an hour. I think that's not worth it. So I keep all my sessions like really, really hard. I focus on what I would need to work, and I give my body tons of food after my work.
I got a question for you though. Is Santa Claus over here taking testosterone? Because he's looking a little bit slim. He needs to bulk up.
I don't know. I mean, this guy is pretty confident with himself. Yeah. Because imagine just stepping beside all these guys, huge guys. Maybe it's his first show, because there are some people that they just go in the first show and they
Is
just
that
watch.
normal? They show up like that? Like,
No, actually, it's not normal.
I mean, he's okay for like, just some regular dude, but not for like this competition,
I know. Yeah. Sometimes you don't know where you're actually signing up. So this guy it's his first show, and he just wanted to get
No,
it.
that's okay. More power to him. I'm just,
Yeah,
we
we
gotta
all
make it fun
started
up
in
here.
at some point,
Yeah.
but you have to work hard to get.
How long have you been training to get like this? I mean, how long does it take somebody to go from ground zero to cut like that? Does it take like a year? Does it take months? Like, does it matter how hard they're training their diet? Can they flip it in 2 seconds? Does it take, like, what do these guys do?
1 year is enough to get your body to an optimal level. From that point, you want to get bigger. And then every single year, you achieve a little bit more. You gain maybe 4 pounds, 5 pounds a year of muscle mass. So you still working hard, you still watching your diet, but every single year you get fuller, you get bigger. And that's all the play. I mean, that's all the game about. You get shredded, you see your weak points, you get more muscle mass in where you want to put that mass, and you work the off season to get the mass on the places on the body parts you need, and then you get shredded again. And that's like the roller coaster. Sometimes you're bulking, sometimes you're shredded, sometimes you're bulking, sometimes you're shredded, in order to achieve a great physique.
Yeah. And are you able to maintain your flexibility if you're going to do backflips and all that kind of stuff? Does it mess you up when you're lifting a lot?
I wasn't sure about that until I try it. And I can tell you that once your body learns something, you are going to still doing it. The only thing you need is confidence, and you need to get used to your new weight. So in order to do what I used to do, I need to actually calculate how much weight do I gain and how much power do I need to put in my legs to achieve that. But yes, you can do it. Maybe you're not going to be as fast as normal as usual, but you can do it. And practice is everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's amazing. If you guys want to follow Dairo, go to Dairo Davila. Sorry, I'll never say your name right. DairoDavila.com. Make sure that you subscribe to his stuff. You follow him on social. You can go and look him up, Dairo Davila. He's the only Dairo Davila in the world. So Google him and find his stuff. I actually found your website because Alexandru said this. So this is what you need to look up, guys. Alexandru's on it, man. We need to get him like on the team helping out. Like he's moving. So
awesome, Alexander.
Yeah, and he said this probably. He's putting your goals really high at 100K a month.
You have to,
let's do it.
Yeah, you have to aim to the moon.
Let's do it. We can do beyond this. I know we can do these numbers we can do in the Spanish market, no problem. When we get to the English market, I think you get to millions a month. If we really, really scale this out, you do it right, you build it up big enough. But the ground level is there. So I'm really excited to share you with the group. We got people pumped. I got Sylvia from my team. She's, drinking the Kool-Aid too. She's excited. This is just the beginning. So it's kind of our kickoff. I wanted to bring him on the podcast to share with you the success. We've had success from a couple other people too. We'll probably bring them on as well, but we're definitely going to be rocking, man. It's Dairo Davila, and it is going to be the fitness man of the world that we're going to take over. There you go. And I can't wait for October, man. I want to see you in your competition, see how it goes, and best of luck, man. You're going to freaking crush it. So
thank you, man. I think that people that follow me, I need to show them the process, because people is going to get started, get enthusiastic with what I achieve week after week, and I need them to show them the process, what I eat, what I train, how I train. How much I sleep, and I haven't done that yet. So I think if I start doing that, people, they're going to get more into my list. They're going to be more confident, and I can create like a huge community.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to create content showing them how to do all the essentials to become cut and big and strong and ripped like you. And that's going to achieve confidence, right? I mean, you're going to get more confidence with yourself to speak, to build a business with the ladies, with, you know, whatever else, right? How has your life changed since now you're walking around with a body that you feel like proud about, not insecure?
That's something that I really tell the people, or I try to promote in my landing page, is the confidence. Man, you get so much confidence in yourself that I will say that not even the money gives you, because you know that you can achieve whatever you want by working hard in yourself, and no money is going to make you have the body that you will have if you work for it. Yeah. So the confidence you get, and it's hard to say, but people, they treat you better or they treat you different when you get with this confidence to approach to them. So because your body shows the hard work that you've put in yourself, and it shows the commitment that you have. So yes, it's different, and people actually they notice that, and they appreciate that, and they tell you that they know the work that it takes to get to where you are. So it's something really really thankful to achieve.
Yeah, no, that's great, man. Your confidence shows through. I'm really excited to see what you can do. We're going to help you scale your brand, your money, your physique. And, you know, I think you're going to be living your best life. So that's what I'm excited for. I mean, I saw the first time that we talked, I mean, you were just so excited about what you've done online and like working with us and working on your own stuff in your life and, you know, launching your gym in your house. And you're just excited about everything, man. So, you know, I just want to be around that. You're contagious. I just really want that positive flow of energy. So anybody looking to be around somebody amazing that is on the up and up, is super excited, that can help enhance your life, it's PhD Dairo Davila. So make sure you get with him and you can take your life to the next level. All right. So we're probably just going to wrap it up here because I do have to get on, and I got a lot of work, and I need to get you back to your next workout because we got to train for October. I mean, we got to crush this. We got to win this thing. So I'm not going to tie you up here. And, you know, we gave a lot of value here today. Go ahead and leave a comment. Make sure you share this out. Also click the like button and the heart buttons. Show some love. Let's help this thing go viral, this message here today, so we can inspire people all over the world. It's a Beyond Big Influence show, and it's powered by InfluencerSoft, our software InfluencerSoft. Go to influencersoft.com. Get signed up, work with us, do what Dairo's doing, follow us, get in our community, get in our boot camp, and let's go out there and create your testimonial / case study the same way that he's been able to do. So any last words for the people? What's the last message you want to share with the peeps?
No, I just want to thank you, Jesse, for this space. I believe in influencer stuff, and I think that what you're offering to the people, it's really awesome, and people can achieve their dreams. They can really get to a point where they starting to grow by all the help and all the coaching calls that you offer. And I just want to thank you for that. Thank you for being part of this process. And I know that we can still working on to get to another point where I'll be happier. I will be like in the moon for it. It will be in the moon for me. I mean, that's what I've been dreaming all of my life. And if I'm able to get to there, I mean, I have nothing else to say that. Thanks.
Well, you're bringing a tear to my eye, brother. I just know we're just getting warmed up. Sky's the limit here. This is nothing. We're just ground level. We're about to shoot for the moon. So make sure you follow us, guys. Beyond Big Influence with Jesse Dobeck. Watch this guy. He's influencing the world here today. Dairo Davila, thanks for jumping on the show. We're proud to have you, and you're welcome here anytime, brother. Okay?
Thank you. And thank you guys for being here too.
All right. Awesome. So we'll see you guys next time. Take care.